Yo! What's going on, guys? Foul fiend. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Under pressure. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Now, I'm not leveled up to that point in the game, but I'm just taking my time and enjoying the story as I go.
All right, well, Marvel's Avengers is the other big one we expect to see tonight. Let's take a look at its road to E3.
They say the time of heroes is over.
Yeah, boy!
The last time we saw the Avengers Project was actually the first time we saw the Avengers Project. Back in 2017, they revealed a teaser trailer that showed basically a bunch of iconography from the Avengers. So you got something like Cap's shield, which is behind me, of course. And essentially it looked like the Avengers were broken down. But that teaser trailer is all that we saw. It ended with the word reassemble. We've seen no official gameplay, no teaser shots of the game, pretty much no actual evidence that this game exists beyond that trailer. But I'm pretty sure it does because they've been working on it since that point.
This is good work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
I'm really excited about the Avengers Project because even though we haven't seen much of it, obviously the Avengers is now one of the biggest franchises in the entire world. Avengers Endgame is on its way to being the biggest movie of all time. The Avengers, of course, have been a beloved franchise in Marvel Comics for decades, and I think now is a really exciting time for Marvel games.
Let's think about
what
that.
It could do when it partnered with
They
someone like
built
Insomniac Games on Marvel
that
Spider-Man.
movie up
really cool partnership for Marvel's Iron Man VR,
11 years.
VR. And my hope is that with the pedigree of Crystal Dynamics, we can get a really, really cool exploration.
So yeah, it totally makes sense why that movie was such a big
deal. Do you know that Square Enix is going to have a press conference or a live stream of some kind Monday at 6 p.m. during E3 week? That is normally Sony's big E3 press conference time. So my hope is that if Square is taking that major time slot, they're going to be bringing big games. I'm hoping for it to be story-focused. I'm hoping there's going to be something that really explores what they're like as a team together. I hope we get really cool, specific, hero-focused gameplay, so we're going to get to play as either the big heroes that are teased in that first trailer, like Captain America, Iron Man, and the Hulk, or possibly
they better bring the big guns.
We haven't seen a hint of that yet.
One of these days, I don't know how, I don't know when. I just want to go to E3 one time. That's all I want. I just want to go one time. I just want to go the major days.
Well, Jonathan, looks like we finally
see
broke
Microsoft,
the news bot.
What are we going to do now? Report the news ourselves? Like a couple
Sony,
of jerks?
if they are doing it. See Square Enix and see
IGN now,
Ubisoft.
reporting the news ourselves like a bunch of jerks.
Then I'd be happy.
I
would be a happy camper at that point.
Media, what are you waiting for?
I'm not going to see the PC gaming show because I don't have a PC, so it's kind of pointless for me.
Gameplay.
I'm not going to see Nintendo's show.
Custom original content.
I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so that's pointless for me.
The best user-generated videos and art. And a whole lot more.
But I do have a PS4.
Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Facebook.
And I am going to have the
Twitter,
PS5.
and Instagram.
Introducing the all-new Up It Nudes! Up It Nudes' new and improved recipe is chock full of lists, let's plays, unboxings, special guests, goofs, guffaws, and other content too stupid for regular weekdays.
Like some sort of color-changing reptile stripper man.
I'm doing it.
Don't touch it. What's wrong with you? Get corn snack. Game sucks. Bring it back.
Up at noon, weekends on IGN and YouTube.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 2019. We are just a few minutes away from the Square Enix conference. We just broke down what we expect from Final Fantasy VII. Now we want to get into the new Avengers project. Man, this is the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Teased in 2016, right?
January 2017 was the
That was when it
reveal
was?
trailer.
Okay, January 2017.
And we got that like minute-long teaser trailer, and that's been it.
I just
There's
have
so
so
much
many questions
I
about
know.
this game. Like, my main thing is, do you play as one of the standard Avengers that we
Right.
know, like your Iron Man, your Black Widow, or do we create our own Avenger, and are the Avengers sort of like NPC quest givers?
It feels like a game that is called Marvel's Avengers has to let you play as the Avengers.
You'd be disappointed. It'd be disappointing if you couldn't.
If not them, at least other Marvel characters. Like from this reveal trailer, I think one of the most interesting things about it is obviously we get like the iconic cap shield and Iron Man's glove. There is also
I
a
really
voiceover
do
of it,
like
but it's unclear
that
who character
Crystal
is.
Dynamics
and like that could point to other
is the one
characters
that's
in the
making
Marvel
it
universe.
because
Playing
they've
a role.
made the
Back in the day, there was
they
a
made
game
the
called
past couple
X-Men Legends.
Tomb Raider
You
games.
played as a new recruit.
And me personally,
I don't want that. I can
I
tell you what
love
I
them.
don't want
But
for
that's
Marvel.
me.
I want to play as an Avenger. Period. I want to play
Everybody's
as Cap
different.
or Iron Man or Hulk. If
I
I had to pick, Iron Man probably.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got cool
I'm
armor. He's got
very
like
much
900
looking
armor sets.
forward
Of course, I want to play as
got
Iron
cool
Man.
armor.
And a lot of
to
money.
this reveal.
Yeah. So Iron Man for sure. I also don't want Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Like I don't want the top down.
We're already
thing.
getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sort of.
We have that on the Switch.
I mean,
so
think
we're
about who's
covered.
making this game. It's Crystal Dynamics, fantastic developer,
Yes.
rebooted Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider is amazing. So they're not. It's not going to be some sort of top-down thing. It's going to be a 3D, immersive action adventure AAA game. This is the biggest movie license in the world right now. So the question is, what kind of game is it? Because Crystal Dynamics is really known for you play as one person.
Yeah, that
and
is
go
a
on an
very good
adventure.
question. What kind of game is it? That is a very
the
good
Avengers are about
question.
assembling, and we know that there's some like multiplayer cooperative.
I am
components
looking
in there. So
forward to
what is this
finding
game?
out.
What was the buzz term that they used?
I don't know why
in the
I'm singing.
So in the E3
but I
Coliseum
am.
panel description that got taken down, it mentioned that there was a continuous single-player and multiplayer experience, which we've had a lot of debate about whether continuous literally means like a Borderlands style, you can just swap in and out from single to multiplayer, or if continuous means more like a Destiny style online evergreen, ever-going experience.
Yeah, I mean, this to me really does feel like it could just be Avengers Destiny. And I'm fine with that. I'm really fine. I mean, how do you feel about that, Destiny? As the Destiny guy.
Based on that description, I don't think it's going to be Avengers Destiny. I bet it's like one story told from different perspectives, like vignettes of each of the heroes, and potentially by the end of it, because based on the teaser, we actually see what looks like the Avengers defeated, right? Like they're battle-strewn armor
the hashtag
and
they were
such
using
down
was
there.
reassemble.
Yeah, so you probably start knocked out, maybe you go back in time, and then it takes you through these vignettes of each of the heroes. And I'm totally just guessing. I have no idea, but I'm just imagining what they could do with this premise and the description you said. And I would actually like that. Then at the end, you kind of come together as a team and you defeat
If
whatever
it turned
foe
out to
is
be
left.
multiplayer,
I just wonder how much of that trailer
I would play
actually
it still.
holds for
And
what
I'm
this
not a
game
big
is
multiplayer
now.
fan.
Right.
Because that was
I'm really not.
almost 2 years ago. Like it was
But
over
I
a
would
year and
play
a
it.
half at this, or no, 2.5 years, I guess. The game
Like
could be
I
completely different
enjoyed
from what that
playing
teaser
Fallout
trailer promised.
76 because I wound
really
up
don't
making
know
some
at this
pretty
point.
good
I'm
friends.
also just really curious,
doing that.
if you do get to choose to be an Avenger, does that mean you get, like, someone else gets locked out of that character?
Yeah.
Like, because no
And
one's going to want to
when
be Hawkeye.
Borderlands
It's going to
3
be like,
Oh,
comes
Hawkeye's
out.
kinda like-
I kind of like
kinda
Hawkeye.
cool.
He gets
you
a bad
you
rap.
can be Hawkeye. You can,
yeah, I'll
you
be
can fall on
Hawkeye.
that sword.
People
I'll be
wanna
playing
Hawkeye.
co-op
Yeah, for
on
sure.
Borderlands
Kids.
3.
My
I got, like,
nephews love Hawkeye. He's great.
4 or 5
So
people
if it
that
is
want
like
to co-op
Destiny
the
and
game
everybody
with me.
can only pick one character, that's like 300 players max, right? How many Avengers have there been in history?
I mean, there's like 700 X-Men alone.
All right,
and
so
a lot of them
700
are in the
players
Avengers.
only, and then that's it. You're locked out. No, it would be kind of neat if it was like an MMO sort of thing, I suppose. But how many Iron Men can there be? You know, like
He has
my
a lot of
squad of
suits. He has
Iron
a lot
Men
of
run out. He has. I guess
He's got a
that
lot
would
of
work
cool armor,
premise-wise.
Jason.
He does.
And a lot of money. Yeah, I really hope you get to play as the iconic characters. I would love if there is like a stat building aspect to it, like you get to upgrade whether it's Iron Man's armor or like Cap's shield and maybe his abilities, like he learns new things as you go along. I do want that sense of progression with those characters, but I genuinely don't know what the framework of this game is going to be.
Yeah.
Especially after Marvel's Spider-Man delivered this great single-player character-focused story.
God,
and,
Marvel's
adventure,
Spider-Man.
And then we're getting something like Marvel's Iron Man VR, which is also single-player focused.
It was so good. It was so good.
It's about making you.
If you haven't played it, you got to go play it. But I'm sure you've probably played it.
Away from the
it was such a
so as soon as it begins, we'll
good
throw you
game
over
that
there.
you know.
Make sure you stay tuned afterwards.
Word
for
got
all our
around
post-show
real
analysis
quick how
discussion.
good of a game it was.
What is the chance that there's any sort of movie tie-in to this game?
No way.
No way.
I think
Not
super slim.
What I was really asking is, what is the chance some of the actors from the movie are going to be there at the conference?
They'll get Hawkeye.
What is the
sure.
chance I'm
They'll
going to
get
see
Jeremy
Renner?
Yeah,
I mean,
he'll do it.
When Captain America Civil War was coming out, it was such a big thing where they were like, we don't know if we're going to get Robert Downey Jr. back for more movies, and like the Hollywood Reporter report was that it was like $50 million to get him back.
Yeah.
There's no way they got him to come voice Iron Man in this game.
Yeah,
But there are people that sound a lot like him. That's more likely.
Yes, yeah.
See. All right. The conference should be beginning. If it's right on time, it's going to be 10 seconds from now. Let me know, Dan, if we need to vamp a little bit more. But everybody.
Can I just talk about Avengers Endgame spoilers, I guess, at this point?
Yeah,
Is
let's
that
just
fair
go
game?
ahead and spoil
I
it.
just want to rag on Jeremy
Right now.
Renner.
No, I don't.
All right, so beginning on time. Enjoy the show. We'll see you afterwards.
I think I'd said an hour and a half. That's how long the show is, hour and a half. Woo! Are they starting the show off of Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy VII Remake? Is that what they're doing right now? I think so. Yeah. They're jumping right into it. I've never played this game, ever. Never. None of the Final Fantasies I've played, but I am pumped out of my butt to play this game. I'm super geeked.
Please welcome Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You know who's losing his mind right now? Maximilian. There we go. Much better. I was like, someone needs to turn on his mic.
I'm very happy to be able to introduce this long-beloved title once again. After 22 years, the familiar characters we love have returned while becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever before.
今まで応援し続けてくださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime fans, we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 をリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの最初の作品となる本作では、ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。 一本の独立したゲームとして十分期待に応える作品になっております。
Remaking Final Fantasy VII has allowed us to dive much deeper into the world and its characters than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content.
Damn! Damn!
The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで、ファンの方の、期待を決して裏切らない皆さんのねよく知っているFF7 に再会できることとなります。
Through the content we are about to unveil today, all that we have yet to unveil, we will not disappoint your expectations. Your reunion with the Final Fantasy VII you know is near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、全く新しいね、ファイナルファンタジーと出会うことになります。
To newcomers who never played the original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing, Square Enix.
はい、本日はですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいます。
So, Neil is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Thank you, Katase-san. All right, everyone, let's mosey. Final Fantasy VII Remake features a hybrid gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic command-based combat. For starters, each press of the square button is a swing of Cloud's Buster Sword. Cloud attacks, dodges, and blocks all in real time. His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch the surface of Cloud's true potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands standard attacks. Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this beautiful slow motion action.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分ももう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
I think the audience would like to see more. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good point, good point.
Yeah.
Well, once in tactical mode, you can choose to perform various abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud has the right materia equipped and enough MP, he can use ATB charges to cast spells. Of course, this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the use of his iconic gun arm, Barret is able to target enemies at a distance. Barret's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different. Switching between characters in combat is done with a single button press, which makes rotating through party members a snap. Speaking of other party members, Katase-san, when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Maybe soon.
All right. Characters will continue to fight even when you're not controlling them directly, but it's up to you to choose how and when ATB charges are used. You can maximize your effectiveness by switching between characters or issuing commands to characters with full ATB bars. Every enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered and you'll deal bonus damage. Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think strategically. For players who prefer fast-paced action, abilities and spells can be bound to shortcuts for immediate execution. Shortcuts make combat extremely dynamic, but the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Katase-san?
そうですね、プレイスタイルに合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
That's right. The game has been made so that you can choose how to play. I hope players get excited about this.
Well, that's a brief introduction to combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we look forward to showing you a whole lot more in the coming months. For now, let's see how Cloud and Barret do against a more formidable foe.
You double-crossing! Heads up. What the hell?
Oh shit. Look at this thing.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Shit. Should I be worried?
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm waiting.
ain't gonna get away. Oh yeah! Time for some hardcore payback.
Going all out. A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine. Bring it on. About damn time. Ain't that something you want to say to yours too?
Bingo. Focus on that corner.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't get me waiting in suspense next time.
Take him down.
This is now. You're mine.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Need to heal up soon. Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Suck on this!
Strike now before it fires again.
Come get some. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Damn.
Again and again and again. Now, get in there and get that.
It's going all out.
Not a repair kit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quicker with Scooter.
The fire coming, the fire coming. This one right here is for the plant. We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now.
Taking over. Going in. You're as good as dead.
Yeah! Nice. Nice.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done. Come on, we've got to move.
Please welcome Tetsuya Nomura, director, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
All right. That looked good. Hell yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Nomura-san. It is an absolute honor to have you here. Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、原作の FF7 以降、何作もね、一緒にね、その後も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作にはね、再びね、ディレクション、キャラクターデザイナー、そしてね、ストーリーとね、がっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね、22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね、今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね、私も正直ね、喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい。
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい。今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してたものとは少し違ったんじゃないかなと、思っております。
So first and foremost, we wanted to extend our gratitude to those who have been waiting so patiently and have been supporting us for such a long time until now. And also, we've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we've fairly showed you a good bit.
でですね、そういうわけなので、皆さんぜひ触れてみたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And I was wondering, do you guys want to actually play the game?
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、スクエアエニックスブースの方で、
Fuck yeah, we do.
セブンリメイク、プレイアブル出展していますので、ぜひ機会のある方は、触れてみてください。
So we actually have playable demo kiosks available at the Square Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity.
Well, I would if I was there. I'm not. Sucks, man.
それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、コンサートの方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版をご用意してますので、ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday, we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII concert. But today we have a longer version.
はい。それではお願いします。
All right, please take a look.
Can't get enough.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You can have it for saving my life. You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god. Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me!
It's true.
have you been a good girl?
I wish I better knew these characters. I'm just guessing that girl's important because the crowd went bananas.
But not like this. I feel trapped. My turn.
Get going. Zero.
Oh shit!
Got you now.
Damn.
You're not real. You're
Clown, I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
you bastard! Yeah!
Hold on to that hatred.
Nice. Yeah, baby. March. Oh, and you can pre-order now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Take my wallet. What is this? Oh, don't nod. Okay, we know who they are.
Hey, just the son I wanted to see.
Ah.
I know what happened with you guys in Seattle.
How do you feel with us misfits?
Come on! Gotcha!
Ready when you are, young master.
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
I love the setting. It's so beautiful, man.
Time to hit the road.
You'll be fine, Daniel. As long as we're together.
I want to see what his power can do.
Come on, Daniel. You got this.
Starting to be able to control his powers.
Oh no.
Oh, I shouldn't do this.
Stop it, you crazy?
On the ground, now. Whoa.
Oh my god.
I miss Dad.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm really glad I got to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Ah, bro hug.
What a nice dude.
Prologue.
The puppy!
We got a puppy!
There's your puppy.
Daniel, come on.
Run!
Do it, Daniel, now.
Oh, this is gonna be the cliffhanger.
They're so sad.
God damn it.
Stop, Daniel. I said stop.
Don't grab me.
That was so intense.
It's my power, not yours.
What the?
No,
that's the ending, isn't it?
This game is awesome.
From ages long ago, miasma has blanketed the world. Crystals keep the deadly miasma in check, but the crystal's power is not eternal. These are the chronicles of brave young adventurers who journey to protect their home. These are the Crystal Chronicles.
If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct?
Never did I imagine that it could be so bright.
In online multiplayer mode, caravan with friends wherever they may be. Keep the adventure close at hand. The journey now unfolds on smartphones. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This winter, embark on a new journey once more.
The journey begins!
Lead us on our way.
This should be fun.
This world is full of mysteries.
Prepare yourself! I will not lose to you!
Now the true lesson begins.
The hunt is on.
This is the beginning of your end.
Conjure lightning!
This will settle things.
My blade protects those in need.
Now seal the deal!
Let's end this, shall we?
My brand, I'll strike you down.
I'm ready.
For you?
This is our chance.
Octopath Traveler.
Pizza. Perhaps a pretzel. A lot of remasters going on.
It's bigger! It's better! It's the one, the only, the builder's builder of the game! It's Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Well, sadly, another game I don't care about.
Worship's destruction has outlawed the building, cooking, and creation of all things, and captured the builders. All hope seems to be lost until you, a young apprentice builder, manages to escape the clutches of evil. Washed up on the deserted shores of the Isle of Awakening, and with the help of your spirited and mysterious companion, Malroth, it is up to you to doff your mallet and club, unravel the riddles of this land, and defeat the hateful children of Harkon. Travel the diverse islands and discover your true potential as a master builder. There is a land of adventure with many islands offering unlimited building combinations. You will have to master new crafting skills on each island, with more to do and even more to create. Everything in Dragon Quest Builders 2 is much, much bigger! Build huge structures in a larger world with more variety and options than ever before, and with a little help from the eager islanders. The world is humongous, and you'll need your wits about you to get around. Run across open fields and explore ruins, treacherous mines, and spectacular castles. Dive into the watery depths to discover hidden treasures. Climb the highest mountains to catch the sunset. And glide home to rest up for your next day of adventure. But beware, monsters roam this land and will need to be dispatched with cunning composure. Luckily, accompanying you on your quest is the enigmatic Malroth, an aggressive amnesiac with a fondness for fighting foes. Use powerful attacks on the battlefield to take down monstrous beasts. Work together with your villagers to till soil, plant seeds, and raise a multitude of crops. Be sure to customize the way you build your fields to support the kind of crops you're growing. Harvest anything from the humble cabbage and wheat to tantalizingly tasty tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Tantalizing tomatoes.
Big projects require big help. You and 3 friends can team up online to build anything you can imagine. Let your creativity run wild! The only limit is your imagination.
Tantalizing tomatoes.
Build your fate together! The road you build is paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of Hargon. Bring an end to destruction and save the world in Dragon Quest Builders 2!
Well, you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Remember, you're the Luminary. We believe in you.
We believe in you. All right. Well, another game I don't care about. So far, it's been Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Hello everyone, this is Carolina.
Like, well, gee, based off the sound of that engine, I'm gonna say it's a race car game.
We're a family of motorsport fans from Mexico, and we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a fascinating evolution in racing games. And nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car on amazing recreations of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Our game mixes top-down racing with a classic, sharp arcade look and tactile driving physics, which brings together a whole range of styles and eras of motorsport.
We are delighted to share this moment with you.
And show a sneak preview of our game, which Square Enix Collective will publish in 2020.
Join us for the ride and see you again soon.
Battalion 1944 recaptures the core of classic competitive first-person shooters. You'll need to quickly coordinate strategies with your team on the fly, whilst keeping your movement nimble and your aim precise if you hope to beat out the competition. There are multiple game modes for you and your team to dive into. Test your skills in domination, capture the flag, or team deathmatch, and perfect your tactics in the highly competitive Wartide game mode. Faceit competitive toolset is fully integrated into the game, bringing world-renowned competitive matchmaking, 1v1s, tournaments, rankings, and leaderboards. Kill enemies, win matches, and rank up to demonstrate your Battalion 1944 prowess and unlock visual customization rewards. Each season will bring challenges for you to complete and medals to unlock, whilst tracking your in-game accomplishments and providing you with an easy way to compare them against your friends via in-game leaderboards. Halt the Axis offensive in their tracks with the rapid-fire PPSH, or take fire with pixel precision with the Mosin Nagant, and a whole host of new weapons just as deadly as their owners. With a range of environments to test your skills in, and a variety of weapons at your disposal, play as a team and compete to be top of the leaderboards. Available now on Steam.
On Steam.
Please welcome Naoki Yoshida, producer and director, Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Hi guys! Hi guys! My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV. 今日はですね、すみません、短い時間ですが、僕からはいよいよこの7月2日発売となるファイナルファンタジー14拡張パッケージ第3弾漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます。
So we'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy XIV's third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
2013年に新生オルゼアレルムリボーンが発売されてから、6年が経ちました。なんと世界で累計登録アカウント数1600万を突破し、なんとこのですね漆黒のヴィランズの発売を前にして有料会員数も過去最高を、更新することができました。これらはすべて世界中のプレイヤー光の戦士の皆さんのおかげです。この場を借りて改めてお礼申し上げます。
It's been 6 years since the release of A Realm Reborn in 2013, and over the years we have surpassed 16 million total registered users. Plus, we have reached the highest number of active subscribers in history, in its history, before the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players, our warriors of light.
16 million. Crazy.
このシャドーブリンガーズではですね、拡張パッケージにとどまらない新作 RPG1 本分のボリュームとそしてゲーム体験をお届けしたいと思います。
We view Shadowbringers as more than a simple expansion pack, but as a new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences that are comparable to a brand new standalone RPG title.
また新ジョブであるガンブレーカー、それから踊り子、新種族のロスガルとビエラなど、これからファイナルファンタジー14を始める皆さんにも多数の新規の要素が用意されています。
And there's so many new elements in the game for those who have yet to play Final Fantasy XIV, including 2 new jobs, the Gunbreaker and the Dancer, as well as 2 new playable races, the Frothgar and the Viera.
ぜひファイナルファンタジーシリーズの最新作としてファイナルファンタジー7リメイクの発売2020年3月3日までの間漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください。
We are excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
それではいよいよ7月2日、ローンチとなりますが、この場で世界初公開となるその
I hope they don't delay it again.
ローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います。
They've delayed it a
We are
few
pleased to bring
times?
a world premiere of the launch trailer for
I want to say it's been delayed a few times, right?
Please take a look.
You can't stop yawning.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, Another has risen up in its
The
place.
warrior of
All
light.
The self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. That's him. That's Volthree.
Sin Eaters are part of Yulmor's society. But they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
This world is beyond saving. Like those who try to save it. This world has had its fill of heroes. Everything we did, everything we gave, what was it for?
Damn. There's a lot of crazy shit going on.
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. Through prayer and sacrifice.
Look cool.
The will of the star was made manifest.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But
They are gods after a fashion, yes. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
What the fuck? What was the guy in the background? Holy! Techland? Hold on. Oh, Dying Light 2? I think there's a Dying Light 2. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so far, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, that other Final Fantasy game looked cool, but I'm not going to get it. And Dying Light 2. Those have been the games for me in this stream so far. A new lobster.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Enjoyed
Okay.
by fans the world over.
More Final
It's surpassed
Fantasy.
39
Oh, shit.
million
Jesus.
downloads. Now, Square Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a new title born from the FFBE universe. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. These two titles, FFBE and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis. This is the story of Ardora, a continent of Lapis. A tiny spark here ignites the flames that would embroil the entire continent in conflict. A conflict later spoken of as the War of the Visions. Leonis, ruled by the Red Lion Monarch, possesses the power of visions as well as twin princes. Horn, the great Western Kingdom, governed by a policy of peace and its brave and wise king. Fennis, where the king of the savages has organized the barbarian tribes into Ardora's mightiest militant state. Wezet, the great Eastern Kingdom, over which reigns its icy despot. Crystal Sanctum, a religious city-state with believers throughout Ardora, founded by one who claims to be God. Each burdened with its own dignity, thus is the curtain drawn on a struggle in which the fate of nations rests. All is for one's homeland. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy, Brave Exvius. Now in development.
Oh, wait. People can fly. People can fly. Okay. Give me something good. For the love of God, give me something good. Whoa. What the fuck is that? Outriders? Interesting. Summer of 2020. Well, it looked interesting, but I need gameplay footage. I need more.
Please welcome Sebastian Wojciechowski, studio head, People Can Fly.
Alright, here we go. Some more info.
Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sebastian Wojciechowski, studio head at People Can Fly, the studio behind Bulletstorm and Gears of War Judgment. Yeah, any Bulletstorm fans in the house? Alright. Wow, let me tell you, it feels great to be here and feels amazing to be able to finally announce Outriders. I'd like to thank the team at People Can Fly. You guys are amazing, and I know that some of you are watching this live, even though it's 4 a.m. in the morning in Poland, so make a noise for them, please. Thank you, thank you. And of course, Square Enix for the help and support as we work together on this exciting new IP. You know, over the past few years, People Can Fly has grown to over 200 developers and 4 studios across Poland, the UK, and most recently the US, to bring you what is our most ambitious shooter to date. To present more of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short video from our game director, Bartek Mita.
Okay, so it's
thanks
a
lot.
first-person shooter.
More on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
Shooters are in our DNA. It's our passion. And it's what we do. Outriders draws on all our experience from all our previous titles. It's a game we wanted to make for a very long time. We describe Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By that, I mean we are creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy with your friends or on your own. We want to tell a complete story. We are confident we are building a shooter with a powerful gunplay, incredible weaponry, and a hostile new world we want to spend many hours in.
Okay.
It's a game we've had in our heads ever since People Can Fly left Epic Games. Outriders is a 1-2 or 3-player drop-in, drop-out co-op shooter. In our game, you will create your own Outrider and journey across the hostile planet of Enoch in search of the source of a mysterious signal. It's a pretty dark and unforgiving world, and yes, there is a lot more depth to the game, but I can't say too much more right now.
Cool. Alright. Alright. You piqued my interest. I will look forward to hearing more and seeing more. Gotta see more.
Reincarnation is the foundation of our way of life. We celebrate the lives we've been given and offer up prayers for the next. It is grief of death which shackles the living and causes the dead to stray. Indeed, there is no greater affront to reincarnation. So we turn our grief to joy as we send off the dead. But the souls of those who held back their tears in life still need salvation in death. A duty that falls to the Watchers. The Watchers sever the bonds that tie the lost to this world and send them off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life above all else. This is the story of one Watcher.
All right. Give me something good. Come on. Oh! Is this the new Avengers game? At long last. More Final Fantasy. For the love of God! Holy shit, we get it. Like, it's been like one Final Fantasy game after another. And the only one that me personally that I cared about was Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's the one I cared about. All the rest of them, I'm just like, okay. All right. I mean, obviously people are happy about that. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go. Please be good. I like Crystal Dynamics.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once. Try to keep up.
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Is that Hulk? Yeah, it is. Woo!
Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get in this. How you set him up? Bob, knock him down.
Oh, it looks good.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped, not the small angry men of God.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Get him, Hulk. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Tony, Thor, the cables! Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera, what's your status? Should head back.
No, stay on task. There's still civilians on this bridge.
others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce.
Oh shit.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
Nice. Nice.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please welcome Sean Eskai, Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics, and Bill Roseman, Vice President
baby.
and Creative Director, Marvel Games.
Give me that info.
Yeah.
Pip.
Thank you. We love you. Yeah. Thank you everyone. We are incredibly excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world. A few years ago, Crystal Dynamics and Marvel began collaborating on an original Avengers game. One that combined epic action-adventure with cinematic storytelling. A game where we as players can experience in both single-player and co-op what it's like to be Earth's mightiest heroes.
Do I have any true believers in the house? Yes! Awesome. Because you will instantly recognize your favorite superheroes and villains, but you'll also see that they're unique to this game, as this is Crystal's interpretation of these iconic characters.
Our story begins at A-Day, as San Francisco celebrates the opening of the Avengers West Coast headquarters, and the team's custom helicarrier, outfitted with a strange experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly when an attempt to steal this new technology results in massive destruction. Blamed for the tragedy, the Avengers are outlawed and our heroes disband.
Damn.
5 years later, a horrific evil threatens the world, and our only hope is to reassemble Earth's mightiest heroes. You'll play as your favorite Avengers in an all-new original story showcasing authentic Marvel heroism and humanity.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Fighting
Oh, okay, there we go.
back. Yeah! Yeah!
Most importantly, this is a story about self-acceptance in the face of adversity, about embracing our individual powers and learning that together we are mighty.
Girl!
You'll lead the team as the legendary super soldier, Captain America.
Woo!
You'll call down the lightning as the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor.
Hell yeah.
You'll channel the anger of scientist Bruce Banner by unleashing the Hulk.
Damn right.
You'll gather intel and strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow. And finally, you'll blast through the sky as the charismatic Tony Stark.
Nice.
Known to the wider world as the Armored Iron Man.
To bring this incredible story to life, we've assembled an all-star cast. I'll let them introduce themselves.
So, here we are. Avengers assembled.
Who are you people again? Hi, I'm Troy Baker, and I play Bruce Banner.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shine, and I play Captain America.
Hi, I'm Travis Willingham, and I play Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I'm playing Black Widow.
Hi, I'm Nolan North, and I play Tony Stark. There's certain characters I don't think you ever have to
Nolan
be
North and Troy Baker?
talked into.
Yeah.
You know, so we'd like to have you play
Yeah.
Tony Stark Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, everybody always portrays him as this super confident character, and I think it's a mask for him. I think he's one of the most vulnerable guys.
I think Bruce is just such a cool character. A lot of people are really quick to bring out the big green, but I think that Bruce is a super complex character. It's fun, and I've never played him before.
What is very relatable about Natasha is she's extremely capable, but she's at the core, she's human. She's
What?
surrounded by all of this larger than life stuff, and she has to step up to it.
I feel like Thor got really interesting in the last like 10 or 15 years. For me, I like where he's kind of landed in the public eye, you know.
One of the things I think is cool about Cap is I never feel like he necessarily wants to be a leader. He accepts that he is. I feel like sometimes the best leaders are the ones who don't necessarily want to be, but they're right for the job.
Having an original story to tell as well, what they've done at Crystal Dynamics is great, so I think everybody's going to be pretty stoked.
The Avengers are at their best when they are all together, but the chemistry is do not shake.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Can't wait for you to be able to play the game, but right now, you don't have to wait for some exclusive content.
Ooh.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check
It was a
the science?
heist, Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
No. The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that.
No, we failed him. We failed him.
Please welcome Scott Amos, head of studio, and Megan Marie,
Who is
senior
him?
community and social media manager.
Who is
for Crystal
him?
Dynamics.
Hello, E3. You've just seen a high-level view of the cinematic and character-driven campaign of Marvel's Avengers. But launch is only the beginning of this adventure.
Marvel's Avengers delivers a narrative over multiple years, with exciting new content released at a regular basis.
Like the Avengers, you and your friends are stronger together. You'll assemble into teams of up to 4 players online, where you can master extraordinary abilities, where you can customize a growing roster of heroes, and defend the Earth from ever-escalating threats. Oh yes, oh yes. And to make sure everyone comes on this journey with us, we're incredibly thrilled to announce that every new superhero and every new region will be delivered at no additional cost.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So our promise to the community is that we won't have random loot boxes or pay-to-win scenarios.
Yeah. This game represents a collaboration across Crystal Dynamics, Marvel Games, I know you're out here, IDOS Montreal, these guys are here, Nixie Software, our new Crystal Northwest studio, and everyone at Square Enix.
So our game is about embracing your powers and living your superhero dreams. We have an exclusive gameplay demo in our booth that will show you more of the core campaign, its original story, and our superheroes in action.
So, Marvel's Avengers will release worldwide
Ooh.
on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC.
Is that
We
it?
got you covered.
Is that it?
And we're excited to be partnering with PlayStation to bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience, including early beta access and unique benefits that we'll be revealing in the future. But before we go, we have one final glimpse into our world, including when you'll get to play this game.
Ah, there we go.
This is what's next for the Avengers. Thank you, true believers.
Damn it! Progress, Hank!
I have a plan, but it's risky.
Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
Unbelievable. It worked.
It's sort of cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
May. Yes. Cool.
Wow, we are back from the Square Enix E3 conference. For me to break it down is IGN's Jonathan Dornbush, Lucio O'Brien, and Destin Legary. So, what do we think?
I think my name really tripped you up there.
What did I say?
No, you just took a second on the J. But anyway, other than that, the Avengers obviously was the way they closed it out.
Yeah.
We can get to the conference as a whole later, but I'm glad we have a firm release date. We have a voice cast. Like, they gave a lot more details than I thought we'd get.
I'm glad we have a release date too. What was it, May 15th, 2020?
Yeah.
So I think what we've learned after today and yesterday is that the first half of 2020 is going to be amazing.
That's been the theme of this year's E3 as a conference. 2020.
Yeah.
Now, we're definitely going to talk about Avengers, but let's start at the beginning. Let's start with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
It looked amazing.
Yes?
Really good.
Yeah?
It just looked fantastic, and they gave us a real look at the combat, which I was very pleased about because that was a little bit up in the air. And I think for my money, I feel like they've struck a middle ground.
So yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
People who are used to
first one, Dying Light 2, second one, Outriders, third one, The Avengers, fourth one. Out of all the stuff that they showed in here in the past hour and a half, I only cared about 4 things. All the rest of it,
mode and kind of plan out your tactics, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I don't mind that. I think it's a good mix.
It kind of reminded me of the VAT system from Fallout.
Yeah, it had a little bit of that vibe when you slow down time.
So what else did you guys think about? We got to see Tifa finally.
Yeah,
it looks
just
great.
a little bit of
Excited about
Tifa. That was great.
All that footage was just, it's gorgeous. It looks like a gorgeous game. And the way they were talking about it, the thing for me that was most interesting was they were explaining that they essentially have 2 Blu-ray discs worth of content for this release. And that it's so big, and it's essentially the story of Midgar, and that they're expanding.
That's insane. That is insane. It's 2 Blu-ray discs.
That's the part I know.
2
So, like, the fact
full of
that
content.
That is so huge to them.
Jesus!
I can't wait to see what they're like.
It's gonna take forever to beat that game. Forever.
I think considering it is so big, and they really hammered that home with that final shot as it went out across Midgar.
Yeah.
I think almost the term episodic might almost feel a little misleading.
Yeah. They didn't say
it. They did not say it, but this is clearly the first game. They are, I believe they're officially saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a chunky experience.
But
The edition with the bike costs $329.99. That is an
That's
oof.
true?
Yeah,
that's
true.
the price. It is
Square
very
Enix Play Arts
expensive.
figures are
Yeah.
super expensive. They're
Yeah.
really pretty, but they're very expensive.
Yeah, there are more cost-effective versions you can get
Well, yeah.
with the soundtrack and the steel case.
Well,
like
there's the deluxe
yeah.
version, which is more
$79.99, a reasonable price. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I can afford that. Yeah.
Yeah, even the base game is $60. So
Yeah.
if this is still an episodic game, they're going to be charging full price for each little bit of it. I wish they'd been a little bit more clear on all that, because it's not called Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 1, just Final Fantasy VII Remake. The last time I bought Final Fantasy VII, I got the whole game.
Yeah,
So it's a little confusing.
But it didn't look like
it's also
this.
like how much, like you said, it's just Midgar? It's 30 hours in just Midgar?
I mean, it seems like they were saying that they're really expanding on, like, the thing about this version of it is they're spending so much time in Midgar because they realize there is so much to explore. And like Lucy was saying, I think that final shot implies that you're really going to be exploring and searching through Midgar in a way that maybe we haven't before.
I was really, really happy to see combat from Tifa, Aerith, the other characters that we haven't explored as much. We've seen a lot of Cloud, and it's nice to see new enemy types that they're fighting against and new combo scenarios from the alternate characters in the cast. It's nice to see that not everybody plays the same. Everybody has their own strengths.
Yeah, I agree.
We also got the voice cast alongside the announcement, and Sephiroth is played by Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Superman on the Supergirl series.
All right. Cool.
Previously voiced by Lance Bass in Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, moving on.
Definitely moving on.
The Sephiroth scene where he sets the village on fire, that's an excellent moment to end the demo on, I think. It was really shocking the first time I ever played through, and I was like, what is happening? It's a really, really cool beat in the Final Fantasy VII story.
All right, along with Final Fantasy VII, we also finally got to see what the Marvel's Avengers game is.
Sort of.
Whoa, you have reservations.
Oh, I don't have reservations. I'm just still,
I gotta say this. Everybody looks just a little bit off in the character model design.
It's
But that's because we're so used to this.
It's not that Iron Man looks
Robert
a little
Downey
weird.
Jr. I mean, like when when Iron Man, I'm saying the actor's name from the movies.
Yeah.
When you see Iron Man in that scene where he has a beard, it looks like Ben Affleck when he's going through a rough time.
I'll say the voice cast is phenomenal. Really good choice
so
on the actors there. It's just the models really bug me. We had Marvel vs. Capcom.
Wow, there it is.
Infinite. I know it's a
Cyberpunk
publisher, but a few years back, and they had the
is
same
in
problem
here.
with the
I
character
can
models just
pre-order
look off.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. And that was hard for me to get over.
Oh my
I think we
God.
got a sneak peek of gameplay
I
during
can
this.
order it.
They are going to do something behind closed
Holy
doors.
fuck,
There are
I
these
can
shots of
order
the
it.
camera directly behind the character's backs, which I assume
is what the gameplay
represented
like.
gameplay.
It's unfucking believable. I can fucking
I was gonna say, it
order it.
really put to ease my fears that you are
Like,
playing as the
dude,
Avengers.
wow.
I know that seems like a crazy
That
thing, but
actually,
going
like,
into this and knowing so little about this game
made my
it
eyes
really felt
water,
like, who
like,
knows
in
what
happiness.
we're gonna be playing as. And it's nice to see this core 5.
I do have to say, I was ragging on Hawkeye before we went into
Now
this
you miss
conference,
Hawkeye?
and
The
now
game
I
does
feel
too.
really guilty because poor Hawkeye.
They had him.
So they were teasing that there's going to be content updates. It's all going to come at no cost, but they were saying new Ryan Penagos from Marvel said
I just can't believe I can
new
finally,
heroes and new
finally,
regions
finally,
at no cost.
finally.
So I assume there will be new Avengers. So maybe Hawkeye eventually.
And no loot
we
boxes,
can
and
pre-order
no pay to win. They hit all the
Cyberpunk
beats. Good job, you guys. We know what
2077.
you're doing.
And there's also going to be a beta. It's a little bit interesting for not a single player game, but not a PvP game. So
Well,
let's see how that works.
It seems like the game because they sort of mentioned
This
in the
game is
presentation
going to
also,
push
the official tweets
the
that,
PS4
it's meant to
Pro
be a continuous story
to its
that they're
limits.
updating, for several years, and so I think the beta part comes in of just seeing what the flow of the story is like for people, like how much the missions we're going to play actually have story to them, and how much the story is really going to be contained.
Yeah, that's
God,
what I'm
that's
curious
amazing.
about, because they very much focused on.
I can't get it yet.
Story.
But I'm going
there was
to.
a lot of
Watch Dogs
look
Legion.
How emotional this is going to be stuff. So I'm
God, I
very
can't wait to
curious
play
see,
this.
Some actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Cannot
It's very
wait.
nice to finally know a little bit about what Marvel's Avengers the game is. IGN Live at E3 2019 is presented by Men in Black International. In theaters June 14th, tomorrow afternoon. After we wrap up here, we'll switch over to our team in New York City, live on the Men in Black International red carpet, where they'll be talking to the stars of the film. Here's a look at some of the gadgets in the new movie.
Welcome to the Men in Black. When do I get my,
What makes this film special? Our weapons and
All right.
gadgets.
You will be trained in the use
Ladies
of
and
MIB
gentlemen,
Check, please.
I'm going to cut the stream for today. The show was awesome.
That's
well, okay.
It's a smorgasbord of alien tech.
For me, not that awesome. There's only 4 games in that whole thing that I was really all about.
How does this thing work?
But those 4 games were good enough that I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like, I can't wait. Let's do this. Bring it on!
Got it.
So, tune in tomorrow where I will be doing,
Are you suggesting that we try the most powerful weapon in the galaxy for fun?
For science.
I think tomorrow I'm going to do some more Sekiro. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be some more Sekiro. Alright, guys? So, thanks for
Well,
hanging
my
out.
friends, that is all the time we have for today, but we've still got
thanks
tons of E3
to-
coverage planned all week long, and E3 still hasn't even technically started yet. Tomorrow is going
Thanks
to be
to anyone who stopped in the stream just to see what was going on. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I will see everyone tomorrow for some more Sekiro. Alright, guys? Take care of yourselves, and this is Mr. Cowa signing off. Peace.
Our last demo of the day tomorrow is